It's getting mad hot in the bag.
Bro.
I can't breathe.
You know I'm taking a story. Why did you have to talk?
But the damn bag's hot.
I don't care if it's hot. You know I'm taking a story, bro.
Congrats to Cam Newton. He got his girl Jasmine pregnant. RIP to his checkbook, stars in session. Today we're going to talk about black men's obsession with black women. And we're also going to talk about DJ envy. It's a lot going on there. But first, we have to talk about Tyrese because he's confused as to why his ex-wife would leave him to become a YouTuber.
Was not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral. She is loving it. Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your one-year-old child, your innocent one-year-old child, we both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a one-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know.
God damn, that was a lot. But guess what? He's not done. He's just getting started. Roll the clip.
Bashing you. You've been bashing me for 2 years. Did you know that my ex called my current girl, called Zelly, a Jezebel? Didn't say her name, but she called her a Jezebel. How you talking shit about the woman I'm in a relationship with and you left your husband? You trying to get $20,000 for a 1-year-old? I don't think you ever loved me. I don't think you ever loved me. Impossible.
Whoever told her to leave gave her the wrong strategy because if you was solely going for the money, you would have stuck in there for 10 years like Kim Kardashian and Lala Anthony. And look at Jada Pinkett. She stayed with Will for what, 20 years? That's how you get the real bag. You have to put in the time. You have to prove to the judge that you're accustomed to a certain lifestyle. You can't do that with a 1-year-old. And I am so glad that this Tyrese situation came out because I was just getting into it with my friend last week on the mic. I was calling her goopy because she wanted to leave her man because she said he works too much. My friend's fiance just bought her a car. She's living in a huge home. Whenever she needs money, he gives it to her. Whenever mama needs money, he gives her money. Whenever there's a family emergency, he's right there. And I'm telling her, girl, you better lock that down. And you know what she tells me? Oh, he works too much. I never see him. I'm always home alone. I'm like, girl, start a business. Get busy. But it's easy for me to say that because when I was growing up, a lot of women in my family were married. and their husbands were never home. They were always working. But my best friend, she saw things differently growing up, so she feels a man should have to make time for her. But I keep telling her, the man that she has, a lot of women are wishing for. I don't want to see my friend like Tyrese wife is right now, his ex-wife. It's more and more black women that want really successful men, and what they don't understand is these men are rarely home. They're not like these men on YouTube. They just sit on a computer all day. There have been mornings right before I left the house when I'm watching TikTok, watching men go in on black women at about 7:30 in the morning. When I leave for my day and come back home after 6 p.m., they're still talking shit. And you men are trying to figure out why advertisers don't want to pay you for this shit? Are you serious? Y'all better stack y'all money before time is up, and your time is almost up. This YouTube platform now belongs to the celebrities. Anyways, let's move the conversation along to black men being obsessed with black women.
To the people who think modern is an insult, the stuff that we talking about is factually where we are as people right now.
Yeah.
So when you call somebody modern or you say you're traditional, what you're doing is refusing to acknowledge the things that have happened to black people, not just in your life, because you think somehow what you've done in your life has allowed you to evade what has happened to all of us. And you haven't.
Wow.
I don't care how much money you make, family.
Yeah.
What's actually modern is that black women have had to stand on their own in roles that they probably shouldn't have had to stand in. And black men have been attacked and kept from the roles that probably would have allowed our black women to be soft. That's a fact of where we are, not nobody's opinion. So when you call somebody modern, you calling somebody knowledgeable of the current circumstances of our community.
Of the current circumstances, what about now?
If you refuse to change, that means you're not the man you think you are. Because a man knows his surroundings and adjusts accordingly to survive and keep the best interest of his people at the forefront. You're not modern, you're missing the point, bro.
If you're not modern, you're missing it. Because that is current. What is happening now? This is what we in now.
Black men are hyper-focused on black women, but what they don't want to be hyper-focused on is their preference. First, the preference was bragging about not bathing. Now they're bragging about not wiping their ass after they shit. Roll it.
I was publicly humiliated today, and I am begging you guys to teach your children to be respectful and considerate of other people. So I was at Target earlier this morning, and this mom and her son were walking behind me. Her son was maybe 3 or 4 years old, definitely old enough to know better than to do what he did to me. So I'm walking down the aisle, minding my own business, and this kid out of nowhere goes, "Somebody stinks. Somebody smells like doo-doo." And listen, I don't wipe my ass, so I knew he was talking about me. Like, I know I smell like doo-doo. But pheromones are natural, and I hate that we as a society have shamed other people for having natural body odors. We need to normalize this. No other animal worries about how they smell, so why are we worried about it?
You know what, black men? I don't blame you. I would keep this shit on the low too, but I gotta ask you a question. When you busting down your preference and you're done, is it a shitty mess? But see, they don't want to talk about this. But this is disgusting because there's too many white women on TikTok bragging about how they don't bathe for months. And you're laying down, licking their dirty bodies. No, you got bigger problems. I saw a white couple on TikTok say they never bathed their newborn. Why? Because they say it isn't healthy. These black men can't talk shit if they out here eating shitty ass. You know what I need black men to be obsessed with? Jumping in the shower with their preference, get you some exfoliating gloves, and go to work. Scrub her down. Because she ain't bathed in months. And then I need you to go to the store and stock up on toilet tissue because she needs it. She can't just be taking a shit and then pulling up her panties. This ain't the caveman days. And for the love of God, don't take her to meet Grandma on Christmas with that shitty ass. You know Grandma has no filter. I'm about to vomit. Anyways, let's move this along. So we got DJ Envy and his wife Gia Casey, and they've been together, does this say 30 years? 30 years? So let me guess, they've been dating since they were how old? 12? Remember when Gia said she was faking orgasms with DJ Envy for 10 whole years? That's crazy. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about DJ Envy running a real estate scam in New York City. They're saying they scammed the community of $100 million. Damn, is it really $100 million? Let me look at my notes. All right, so DJ Envy and Caesar are partners, even though DJ Envy says he doesn't know what's going on. The victims of the real estate scam say they only invested because of DJ Envy. They trusted DJ Envy. They trusted his brand, and they were fans of the Breakfast Club and listened every morning. People are saying that Angela Yee recognized immediately the scam, and she got the hell out of Dodge. Very smart. One man claimed he invested his savings, and when it came time to have Caesar give him his money, he brought him a bag of jewelry. Caesar claimed it was worth 15 grand. Oh wait, before he brought him the jewelry, he gave him 2 bounce checks. Wow, isn't he amazing? One man claimed he was unable to get in contact with Caesar and Envy on a regular basis, so they told him, hey, pay us $288 a month to contact us on the internet. They wanted all the money. The guy paid the $288 a month and he didn't even have a job. I have to get a hold of those documents. This is a comedy show. According to the YouTubers, Gia has been scrubbing her Instagram of all the photos of the expensive trips, handbags, shoes, outfits. Gia is too late. They got a snapshot of all that bullshit. The things people will do for money. Go ahead and roll the clip.
I adore you. I want to get a house from you. Shit, I see houses. But what if you flipping something? Ain't it houses? Or what the fuck you doing? Every time I see you doing something, you flipping a house in New Jersey or some shit like that.
No, I'm not a realtor. Houses. I buy houses, I fix them, and I rent them out. I'm not a realtor. I'm trying to encourage people to buy homes and to create.
You should become a realtor.
Okay, but I'm trying to figure out because then you got the home and you trying to make money off the home, and you making money off the home.
Yes, ma'am.
So you selling the homes?
I'm selling rooms or apartments. I'm keeping it.
SROs.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. So
you the slumlord. You got 4 families worth of niggas living under one roof? Oh my God. Does the government know?
He doesn't even know how to explain what the hell he's doing. That's red flag number 1. Like Angela Yee said, he should have became a realtor. Do not put DJ Envy on the stand because he would do horrible. And then you got Caesar. He's on his social media saying everybody's hating on him because he lives in a multi-million-dollar home. And he said when he get out of jail, he gonna flip it 3 more times. Hey, Caesar, go give your lawyer your phone. You're doing too much. You talk too much. And what are you gonna flip 3 more times? The people's money? Oh my God, you're crazy. If DJ Envy gets convicted, I think he's gonna have a full breakdown. Because I don't think Daddy can get him out of this one, even though he's an ex-cop. DJ Envy bought all those Birkins. Was it worth it? I'm Star. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. Good night.